Chapter 2, The House of Phoenix. Did you really hear something? Sarah's voice pulled Summer back. Summer stared at the wall. The Phoenix was still. Maybe I imagined it. Sarah didn't push her. Instead, she opened the document they had been working on. Vision, mission, programs, independent living, art, music, wellness, community. The words looked ordinary, but Summer had the strange feeling that they meant something much deeper. We need a name for this place, Sarah said. Summer looked up. Phoenix. Phoenix? Yes. Sarah smiled. Why Phoenix? Summer looked toward the window. Sunlight spilled across the old wooden floor. Because a phoenix doesn't disappear. She paused. It burns, and then it becomes something new. Sarah was silent for a moment. Then she nodded. Phoenix House. Neither of them knew that the name would change many lives. Neither of them knew that the name had belonged to another time. That afternoon, Summer stayed behind. Sarah had left to deal with paperwork. Rain began falling again. Summer opened the basement door. A cold breath of air touched her face. She stopped. It was the middle of summer. Yet the basement felt like winter. She turned on the light. It flickered, then came alive. In the corner sat an old wooden chest. Dust covered its surface. For reasons she couldn't explain, Summer knew there was something inside. She knelt down and opened it. There were no jewels, no money, only an old black journal. There was no name on the cover, only a strange symbol, a phoenix and a moon. Summer's fingers began to tremble. She opened the first page. The English was old-fashioned. The first sentence contained only a few words. When the phoenix returns, the blood remembers. Summer stared at the words. She didn't know why tears suddenly filled her eyes. It wasn't sadness. It felt like something else, something almost like coming home. She turned another page, then another, and there it was, a name, Evelyn Vale. Summer stopped breathing for a moment. Vale, her own surname. She kept reading, until she reached the final line. She will come back beneath the blood moon. The light suddenly went out. Darkness swallowed the basement. Summer stood frozen. Then, she heard footsteps upstairs. 1, 2, 3. Someone was slowly walking down the stairs. Summer closed the journal. Who is there? No answer. The footsteps continued, then stopped. A man stood on the final step. Black clothes, pale skin, dark, unforgettable eyes. He looked at Summer as if he had not just met her, as if he had been waiting for her, for centuries. Summer! Her heart stopped. You know me? The man didn't answer. His eyes moved toward the journal in her hands. For the first time, fear crossed his face. Where did you find that? Summer held the journal tighter. Who are you? The man stepped backward. Something unnatural flashed red inside his eyes. You shouldn't have opened it. Why? He looked at her for a long moment. Then he whispered, because now they know you're here.